Welcome to Gino's Garden. I'm with Spotty here this morning, and his name's AKA the Dwarf too. He's the Dwarf Rabbit. Now, what we're going to do is go over the first 10 days of us planting our winter vegetables, which remember I had them in the ground far enough that the leaves were just coming up out of the dirt, and mound up your dirt real high. Again, I put wood in the center of my rows. Here, I'm right next to the asparagus, and after the summer, I let the asparagus grow into a fern, so we can enjoy the fern part of the asparagus instead of eating it. And I did see one in here. It's pretty good. Myself. So, what I'm going to do is grab the camera, and we're going to go up and down the rows real quick, and just to see our productivity on our growth. And I've been inspecting the leaves. Remember, I bought these 6-packs. They were $3 a piece. And on the Brussels sprouts, I've been inspecting, and one of them, we're going to go past it, the leaves look a little bit different than the rest of the Brussels sprouts. So I think it might be a broccoli in that 6-pack. And one of them died. So what I'm going to do is grab the camera real quick and just go up and down here. I'm going to let Spotty hang out over here. It's a gorgeous day out today. One thing, the humidity's gone. Now I'm just going to put this camera on my hand, and let's go up and down these rows. Take a look. Now, these here, the first row is cabbage. And we're going to take like a look down here at one. As if you remember, I had those in the ground just with the leaves just barely coming out of the ground. Again, mound up your dirt so your water disperses on the sides. So there's 6 there of the cabbage. The next to that is the cauliflower. As you can see, there's 6 in the row. We can come down here a little closer to one. And they are popping out real nice. You have to plant them a little deep because the stems get real thick and top heavy, and they will fall over. Next door here is the broccoli. Broccoli's looking real healthy. Again, same thing with those. Keep them in the ground. That the leaves are just coming out of the ground when they're brand new. And we had a nice rainstorm, so that helped. Pack up your dirt in the center, use a rake, mound it up, put whatever you like in the rows to walk on. It helps keep the weeds down too. Whatever you put down, plastic, newspaper, you know, I heard of all kinds of things. I use old wood. And here on the last row, and that's next to our asparagus that I have grown up as a fern, and there's a little basil. The first one here was real small. I don't know if you remember, but it was barely sticking up. Actually, I didn't film this. That's right, I only showed you the broccoli and the cauliflower. Well, they were all the same height. There's 2 growing out of here. The second one bit the dust. So we have 2 here. We're missing one here. Here's our next Brussels sprout. They're going down the road here. And the second one from the end. Here's our end right here. I was looking at the leaves and I said, man, something's not right. These leaves look a lot like the leaves that are on this row, which is broccoli. Brussels sprout leaves, as you see, they're a little bit more rounder. That's just our neighbor Cujo that lives next door. As you can see, round leaves here. Not so round. So, in the 6-pack, we had one that was, it looks like to me, with the Brussels sprouts, it's a broccoli. So we have an extra broccoli and missing one that died. We had a really torrential rain. But that is the winter garden. We did plant, as you see, some tomatoes back here. You can go back and look at the old videos. These are just the winter tomatoes. We'll see how they go. They're coming up over the plastic. But from Gino's Garden, happy gardening, everyone. Ciao, baby.